Do you think?
I left the corporate world. Scary, extremely scary. I actually posted a testimony on Facebook. Got over 200 likes, probably over 100 comments. People really, they needed to hear it, but I wanted to tell my story because people are looking at, you're making 65 plus thousand a year to talk on the phone, and you're gonna leave that to go make mac and cheese. My answer was yes.
Have they ever had your mac and cheese?
They haven't, because if they did, they would not have
It's
questioned
delicious,
it.
right? I'm
But
getting
it's
some
just
tomorrow.
the thing, like, I had to believe in myself to do it, and yes, that did definitely give me extra pressure to keep pushing and going forward.
This is that boy.
But now the pressure for me is to get better every day. Even if it's something I make every day, I want to make it better the next day. And it's just like, I need to get it out there more. I want to be more professional with it. I got to take more pictures. I'm talking to more people. I'm being more sociable. I'm more so learning how to market myself correctly.
Okay.
And that's the biggest thing, because just, you know, throwing up some pictures here, somebody saying it's good, it's cool, but it's really about marketing and also kind of knowing your audience.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, if you got a certain product, it's not going to be for everybody. And it took me a while to realize that you know what, I'm not for everybody. Some people are content with every day eating a 4 for $4. Mm-hmm. Some people don't want a 4 for $4. They want a real meal.
True.
I got guys down at the shipyard about once a week or every couple weeks. They'll call me up and they'll order $30 to $45 plates from me because they want to eat good. Mm-hmm. They know I'm going to get lamb. It's not going to be the lamb you pick up out of Lidl's. It's going to be the real French lamb brack. It's going to be cooked properly.
It won't be that great value, bro.
It's not. And I'm not a great value because some of the products are good, but I'm going to use a quality product. Like, you know,
don't eat
I eat whatever. Okay, go ahead,
all
Carlton.
I'm saying is your quality got to be there.
It has to be that person that knows their product, knows they got a good deal, and the mindset is almost like, I'm coming up here to give you an opportunity.
And that's where
And
that's what
either you take it
I
or
wanted
leave
to
it.
get to, because I think when your passion meets your opportunity, that's where things start to take off. So you put yourself out there, you put the work into it, you're just waiting on that break. And as long as you don't give up, that break is going to come. So Ring, they didn't get the break on Shark Tank. They put in the work. They didn't give up. They now have rings. You can walk up and down the street. I know the majority of the folks are going to have that on their door. They eventually reached the point where the work pays off. So my thing is, how do you get to the point where you're going to just keep going? No matter what it looks like on the outside, no matter how many times you get told no, what is it in you that's different from Carlton? What's it different from Carlton than my daughter? Or how do I get somebody like my daughter to end up sitting in Carlton's seat? But how do you change it? Like
The way you change it is by words. Words paint pictures. And some people believe when they hear it, and some people believe when they hear it and see it.
But you have to hear it. He's heard it. He's heard it from different people, but he didn't believe it until he heard it from.
And then he actually saw it.
Did you see it beforehand? Because I wanted to get back to that.
Not
with
really.
You saying
I didn't.
You didn't see it beforehand.
On the back of my mind, I always thought, like, you know what, this is all right.
Like yo, seafood mac and cheese. We enjoyed it.
Yes.
But it wasn't what you had in mind. So it's almost like, I can't wait to see what he got in store tomorrow. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I have my vision of what I want to execute. Like, I put my hands on the product. I handle it. I think of the longevity. I think of giving people their money's worth. I want to see how the screens look. I want to see how the print comes out. I want to have the logo on it. I want to have the name tag on it. I want the authenticity to be there. I don't want a product that says Apple on the front and Russell on the name tag. You see what I'm saying? That's like a thing with me. If this is my brand or if this is your brand,
Make it all the way your brand.
make it all the way your brand. Take ownership of it. So that's the difference. You get what you pay for. So if I got this product, right, and I put in hours and I put in time, Photoshop, Illustrator, you know what I mean, talking to screen printers, talking to people in Jersey and New York, and I'm spending this money, I'm going to make sure that when you spend this money on this product, that it's gonna be the color you like, it's gonna be the fabric you like, it's gonna have the feel you like, it's gonna hold up. It's not gonna be a t-shirt that after a few washes is wrinkly. You know what I mean? Or after a few washes, a large fitting like a small. Like I look at all of that. Like with your business, you're about presentation. Like you did our housewarming. But you didn't hold back nothing. Like you didn't have to do what you did, but you had to spread on the island. You see what I mean? You had to set up in the garage. You had to spread over here. You had the flow that you wanted. Right. You had the flow that you wanted because this was your stage. You putting on a performance, and so the execution of it. Like you can cook something. You can throw something together right now. And do an event, you can throw some meatballs together, you can throw this, that, and the other, and people will be happy with it, they'll pay you this, that, and the other, but you're like, gosh, it could have been better. Because that's just you, and that's just what you want for your brand. Look.
But do you let that could have been better hinder you from...
You let it inspire you. Because it goes back to what I said. They like this.
You gotta be careful when you put out a mediocre product.
Right.
And people are happy, and even sometimes surprised. They're like, oh, this is so great, that you don't start to lower your own standards to the mediocre standard that you just put out, because you realize, hey, I can just get by.
Now here's the thing.
But I found that I have to hold myself to a higher standard than my customers are gonna hold me to. Because otherwise it's easy to slack up. You know, when I get my macaroni and cheese, I'm not buying great value. I'm not even buying craft. I'm buying a different product that I know is great. And there's a lot of products that are less expensive, but I know for what I want to do and to keep my quality consistent, what I want to put out, I'm gonna keep spending that extra money.
Quality,
so it's like it's just hard.
Quality.
You just get caught up in the trap where you give somebody something that ain't what you normally do, and they're still happy. Like, man, maybe I could do this all the time.
Right.
You know. But with me personally, I protect my brand.
Right.
And my food, like I protect my name.
Right.
And years ago, my name was great. Then it went trash because of stuff in my life. But I built my name, my reputation back up so high that I had to protect it at all costs. And I do the same thing with my brand. So it's like, if you're going to represent me and what I'm doing, or me just represent myself and my company, it's got to be right, or it just can't happen.
And that was your thing. Like, when I would hear you talk about other people doing it, you're like, they have to do it the right way.
Yeah.
I used to always say they have to do it the right way. You have to get the product the right way. You have to prepare it the right way. You can't just throw it out there. And I notice that's your thing and that's your niche, because a lot of people aren't doing it the right way. Yeah. And it's the difference. Like,
but then I realized too, like, you're not gonna have many friends in business.
And that's okay.
But it's good to have a mentor.
Okay.
Mentors are great when they're actually a mentor and they're not just looking to gain something off you and help you out. Mm-hmm. I've realized I can count on one hand how many other chefs or restaurateurs or anything like that I can actually reach out to. And they're actually going to be genuine with what they're telling me and the advice and certain ways to move.
Okay.
And with certain people, I really deal off of energies and vibes. I meet you, good energy, good vibe, it seems like we're going to be just like that. I've had 2 people try to throw me business for something they couldn't do before I even actually physically met these people in person. We just had basic Instagram talk or social media talk. But they could tell off my vibe or seeing the product that I'm putting out that they could recommend one of their people to me to do something. And for me, that was huge. Like, wow, they really trying to throw me money? And you know what, I was able to do the same thing back. I did it.
Yeah.
So that's really cool. But you got to find a mentor that you can really go to and answer honest questions, and you don't got to skirt around nothing. You can just be direct.
Now, what do you think it'll take for it to switch from? Because I think this is where the haggling comes into play, or not really wanting to pay for a price, to where it switches from doing business with Carlton and it becomes doing business with Fruits of Our Labor. Like, what do you think it'll take, or do you think it'll ever get there?
Well, it's there at certain times now. Certain people that know me know it's me. But what I learned from this workshop I went to, when you're responding in emails, even if it's just you, hey, thanks for reaching out to us. we would love to cater your next function. Feel free to reach out to the office.
Right.
You just have to make it as if they're not really dealing directly with you.
Right.
Until they actually talk to you or deal directly with you, they should only be dealing with just the company.
Right.
It should never be you. It's just the company.
Right.
So you can make yourself appear to be as big as you want to be.
Right.
Oh yes, I definitely have a staff. We can, attend to your.
So you talking the talk.
Now after our business has concluded, cool. We can dap each other up. We can hang out. We can talk whatever. But this right here is business, and that's part of the reason why I ended up getting the second phone, because now I'm separating my personal to my business. Because if somebody calls my personal line, it's not going to have the company's voicemail on it. But now I got a company voicemail. If I'm at an event or I got 2 events going on, I need somebody else to go somewhere else, I can give them the company phone. Here, take this with you, so then I can contact them, or if they need to contact the client. So it's more so separating myself and just getting everything in line to be more business with my business.
Gotcha.
Because it's real for me. I can't fail. And that's the mentality that keeps pushing me. I can't fail. I gotta make it. So
the
whatever
pressure,
it takes, I'm gonna do.
pressure's on.
Pressure is on. Definitely.